Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Sunday matinee contest between your Reading Fightin Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. A big game today. Reading coming off a hot win last night, 4-3, where Vito Freesia had his first home run of the season and the RBI single for the winning run of the game. Jack Conley tied us up in the bottom of the ninth as he shot one into left. Bottom of the eighth. It was a very good game. Today's team leader presented by Joanna Arias at Cross Country Mortgage Loan Officer. Joanna Arias brings to you Brian Marconi leading the team in saves with 2. He got his second last night in 2 opportunities, so he's been perfect. 5 innings of work for the Fightins. He's only allowed 1 hit and no runs on the board. Marconi, our closer last year, is leading the team the way this year. So we'll see how it goes today as we wrap up this series against our Pennsylvania rivalry with the Harrisburg Senators. Following this, Reading will head on a 2-week road trip. They'll do 6 games in New Hampshire and then 6 games in Portland, Maine, before coming back here for May at FirstEnergy Stadium. So we'll keep you updated with all the information while the team is on the road. But right now we have a beautiful Sunday game at home coming up here. It's 70 degrees. There's a slight breeze, not a cloud in the sky. The ballpark already filling up here. We appreciate you joining us, as it will be righty Jack Perkins on the mound against lefty Evan Lee for the Senators. If that sounds familiar, it's because that was the starting matchup on Tuesday night. Lee won out in that contest, so we'll see how they fare today. And we'll see if Jack Perkins can come out on the other side. The meeting at the plate all done with manager Sean Williams and Trip Keister meeting the umpires. It'll be Sean Cassidy calling the balls and strikes behind the plate, Jude Corey at third, and Kelvis Velez, the crew chief, over at first. So the player is going to take the field. We will throw it down for the singing of our national anthem and be back with first pitch in just a moment.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Nick Yanaskevich.
Well, Nick Yanaskevich here from the Baseball Town Charities Dream League, singing our national anthem and getting ready to start us here in Baseball Town for one final time of the series. A 3:15 first pitch as Jack Perkins warming up on the mound. He'll be throwing to Logan O'Hoppe. Out and left, Jack Conley. In center is Madison Stokes. And in right is Jalen Ortiz. Over at third is Wendell Rijo. At short is Jonathan Guzman. At second, we're seeing a new but familiar face in Ali Castillo, who played here in 2019. Started the season up in Lehigh Valley. And at first is Josh Akami, Reading playing as the Reading Hot Dogs today in honor of the Burke's Packing Flat Top Grill, home of the best hot dog here in Reading, Pennsylvania, as they shout play ball on the field. So they'll have that red hot dog jersey on with the mustard yellow cap sleeves, the blue, red, and white hat, and the home white pants. The Senators dressing in their road grays with the red caps today to offset the Fightin's uniforms. As Perkins getting his final throws in, Ali Castillo joining the team with Kevin Vicuña hitting the injured list today. And Simone Muzziotti is still on the active roster, will get the day off today after being taken out of the game yesterday with an injury, but doesn't seem like anything permanent. Also on the bench for the Fightins will be Sal Gazzo, as well as missing somebody. Nope, just the two of them. As Rudy Martin steps in, it'll be Martin, Alou, Longo, and Garcia. KJ Harrison slipping into the fifth spot, Connell, Clough, Lindsley, and Dunn. The first pitch, a swinging strike. That's a foul ball. There's strike one. 74 degrees here in Reading, Pennsylvania. The sun is shining. The first pitch at 3:16 as Jack Perkins sends ball one. In the first game of the series, back on Tuesday, he gave up 6 hits, 7 runs, albeit 5 earned, as Martin pops that one foul for strike two. 3 2/3 innings of work, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Now, he didn't leave with 7 runs. He left with the bases loaded, and the reliever surrendered the rest of the runs that tracked back to him. He did give a home run up to Taylor Gushew, who is not in the starting lineup today. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Rudy Martin, who has stolen 5 out of his 6 bases in this series. Obviously, only the 3rd series of the season, as this is popped in the left side of the infield. Wendell Rijo will make the catch. Everybody out there pretty much having sunglasses on today. And there is out number 1 for Jake Alou.
The third baseman, number 5, Jake Alou.
In that start on Tuesday, they allowed Perkins to get up to 73 pitches. So I think manager Sean Williams hoping he can get through at least 4 tonight, as he gets a first pitch strike to Alou, who has brought his batting average up to .313. 2 batters in the lineup over 300 here for Harrisburg. 91 out of Jack Perkins, and Alou down 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He gets his first K in the first inning. Back-to-back outs. Puts 2 on the board here for Mitch Longo. Longo went 0 for 4 last night, batting 7th. He'll move up in the order here to the number 3 spot. Righty on lefty matchup here for Perkins, as he hits the inside corner for a strike, raising it to 93. Perkins features that 4-seam fastball as this is sent out to left center. Conley on the run. He makes the catch at the warning track. Jack Perkins puts up a scoreless first, and that'll do it, running the opportunity to get on top early here as we go into the bottom half, tied at 0. The Seidel Auto Group Deck Picnic appeals to both die-hard and casual fans with its summer picnic-like and fun tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you may even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in prime home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit Fightins.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Golden Oaks is an award-winning high-end golf club that offers golfers a country club experience without country club prices. With 5 sets of tees, golfers of every skill level will enjoy their game. Golden Oaks has Bogey's Pub, a beautiful pro shop, driving range, and learning center that will make any visit complete. Golden Oaks Golf Club is the perfect venue for private events and golf outings. Visit us for our newly opened golf simulators, complete with its own bar area and Bogey's Pub menu items available. You can stay in our beautifully restored 1850s farmhouse and then play our award-winning championship golf course. Each room includes full amenities, cable television, and quaint rustic decor. While on the premises, visit Bogey's Pub for lunch, dinner, or a relaxing beverage. We're ready to serve you here at Golden Oaks and look forward to the 2022 season.
Well, Reading looking to get it started early. They scored a run in the first inning last night to take a lead and ended up winning that game 4-3. They'll have the opportunity to get on the board first here as Ali Castillo gets his first bat for Reading up against the lefty Evan Lee. Castillo now started the season with Lehigh Valley. He has been on the developmental list for about 2 weeks now. He recorded 1 hit in the 2 games that he played in AAA and 2 RBIs as he sends this out to right field. It'll be in foul territory and ending up in the dugout suite for strike number 1. Castillo did play in the Philadelphia organization back a couple years ago in 2019, split time between Reading and Lehigh Valley for a combined .322 average with 150 hits. So he is no stranger to America's Classic Ballpark or the Eastern League, as he spent last season in Harrisburg and in Rochester, so he's made it as high as AAA for a couple of teams as Lee comes down and away for ball 3. Castillo, 32 years old, the oldest player on Reading's roster, has also seen time in the Yankees and San Francisco Giants organization. Lee, the 3-1. Castillo, chopper up the middle. It's going to get through. Ali Castillo starts us off with a base hit, much to the cheers of the crowd. And there's a runner on and nobody out here for Jalen Ortiz. Now, the first game of the series that these 2 starters pitched in, Reading lost 12-5, so looking to turn that around in today's game. Jalen Ortiz had a 2-hit night. With a runner on and nobody out, he takes a first pitch strike, 92 from Lee there. He had 3 1/3 innings of work, gave up 5 hits and 1 run, walked 2 and struck out 3 on a total of 68 pitches. So he didn't make it very deep into the game either. And of course, with everybody getting the universal off day on Monday, both managers have a little bit more wiggle room in their bullpen than they usually would. 1 ball, 1 strike here, a runner on first and nobody out. Lee keeps looking back and forth between home and first. Now he comes to Ortiz, slips 88 by him as he drops it down just a little bit. For the second consecutive year, he comes in with the best changeup in the Nationals prospect system. Ortiz fouls this up the left field side. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count remains. What a great crowd here at America's Classic Ballpark. Those general admission seats on Ready, Set, Read Day are completely full. This main grandstand full as well. The 1-2 is a called strike, 3 at the knees. Ortiz is saying some words to Sean Cassidy before he heads back into the dugout, and that's out number 1 as Josh Akami heads up with Ali Castillo still on first. Akami leading the team in on-base percentage, .429. He's reached in 9 consecutive games now for the Fightin' Phils, and has had a couple of multi-hit games as well. Takes the first pitch ball from Evan Lee, who looks over at Castillo, who definitely has some speed. You think 32? No, he might go. As Akami fouls this one back for a strike. Looking back to Tuesday's game, Akami had a base knock. Obviously, he's gotten on base every game in this series. Lee keeps the ball behind his glove. Now he puts his head down almost into his glove. Kicks and fires down and away and gets it past Akami. We talked about how he puts his head down and looks almost into his glove, and that could be a big opportunity for some base runners. Now, he is a lefty, so he is facing in the direction of first, but just even one extra second to get ahead. Akami fouls this one sharply into the stands. And a kid gets a foul ball, much to the cheers of the crowd. Go home with the coolest souvenir ever. Way inside. Lindsley back behind the plate, slides to make the catch, the count 2-2. It's Longo, Martin, and Connell left to right in the outfield. Alou and Clough on the left side of the infield, and Dunn and Harrison on the right side of the infield. The defense in yesterday's game was very good. Nobody on Reading made an error. Harrisburg just won. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt, and Akami takes the full count. He's had 8 walks in the past 9 games, averaging almost 1 a game. Alec Castillo out on first. A tie ball game at 0 in the bottom of the first inning here. Lee sets up on the third base side of the rubber. He's going to go over to first. Castillo really not taking too much space. Heads back easily. Here's the payoff pitch. Akami checks his swing. Instead, he takes confidently a ball 4 and heads down to first. So Reading in a opportunity here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 on and just 1 out for the heavy hitting cleanup hitter Logan O'Hoppe.
To learn more, visit NagosMarBlebodies.com.
Today's Sheep's RBI guy, the catcher number 6, Logan O'Hoppe.
O'Hoppe, the RBI guy, if he hits an RBI here, everybody in the ballpark goes home with a free specialty drink coupon from Sheets as O'Hoppe takes a ball down and away. Lee up to 18 pitches here trying to get out of the first inning. He's got Castillo on second and Josh Akami on first. The lefty comes home. Ground ball deep in the hole on the left side, trying to get 2. And O'Hoppe runs it out at first. So just a fielder's choice there for Logan O'Hoppe as Akami takes the out. At second base, Ali Castillo shifting to third. And Reading has a runner 90 feet from home with 2 outs and Madison Stokes up at the plate. Another multi-hit game for Stokes yesterday. Leading the team in doubles with 4. Stokes trying to get his batting average just above the Mendoza line, sitting at 192 right now as he pops this one foul. Bounces off the steps. Lee deals. Stokes checks his swing, and he does go around for strike 2. Trying to twist his body on the inside and ends up taking a swing. Castillo on third, Logan O'Hoppe on first. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. Stokes fouls it back, will go again. Reading trying to give Jack Perkins some run support here. Early on, put them in a good spot. Looking over at first. Now he's going to come home with the 1-2. Stokes stays alive, another foul ball back. A lot of baseball families in the ballpark today. I saw the Marconis out there yesterday, the Moores, the Fresias. Great day to come out and support some family members. Here's the 1-2 inside. And the count evens. Umpires on their Sunday blues today. And interestingly enough, my video director actually wore the same thing today. And I was like, you look like you should go down there and be a fourth member of their crew. He had that light blue, powder blue shirt on and the gray pants that they always wear on a nice Sunday matinee game. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss from Madison Stokes to end the inning. Reading strands a pair of runners on the base pass. They get one hit, but they fail to score, so 0-0 into the top of the second. We'll see Jack Perkins in just a moment.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Pelleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Pelleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Pelleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2022 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are healthy, safe, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community for animals anywhere by visiting humanepa.org.
This is the Crazy Hot Dog Vendor coming to you from the radio booth. When I need to get somewhere in a hurry and the ostrich isn't cutting it, I hop on my Harley Davidson from Classic Harley Davidson. It's your one-stop shop for all your Harley needs. They have everything you need from boots, jackets, t-shirts, gloves, mugs, and oh yeah, they have a great selection of bikes too, which are almost as good on gas as an ostrich. Go to Classic Harley Davidson for everything Harley Davidson, and I'll see you at Harley Night.
The designated hitter number 16, Wilson Garcia.
So Jack Perkins out for another inning of work here. We're tied at 0 apiece. Perkins only 10 pitches to get through the first inning, sat them down in order. So the righty will come back and face Wilson Garcia, KJ Harrison, and Justin Connell here in the top of the second. First pitch ball, second pitch outside, ball number 2. Beautiful bright day here at the ballpark. The last Sunday 3:15 game before the Sunday games moved to 5:15, as that is shot foul into the dugout. Sweet. There's strike one. Couple of morning games on the schedule though. 11 o'clock on May 10th for our annual morning game as Garcia pokes this one the opposite way for foul number 2, strike number 2. And suddenly, Perkins back in this count. Here's the 2-2. Back into the netting behind home plate. Thankful for safety, Ed's safety nets provided by Access Industries. Because otherwise, that might have been right in my booth here. I should probably bring a glove up just in case. So the 2-2 once again poked down the left field line, fair. Just the perfect spot. And he's going to come to second easily. So Wilson Garcia, the designated hitter today, in with a double to start off this second.
The first baseman, number 22, KJ Harrison.
Here's KJ Harrison now. Harrison came into the series hitting really well and has been completely shut down by the Fightins. But he had the day off yesterday, so that could have changed things for him here. But he will battle the righty Jack Perkins now with a runner on and nobody out. Takes the first pitch strike on the outside corner. This day in baseball town history on April 24, 2003, at Reading, Marlon Byrd on a rehab assignment from Philadelphia hits a solo home run in the bottom of the 14th to beat Harrisburg 9-8. Byrd was 2 for 8 in the game as Harrison fouls this one back. Now, I find it interesting that, almost 10 years ago, we were playing Harrisburg on this exact day, which is cool. And we had an extra inning game that went to the 12th. Now, praying that doesn't happen today, but pretty cool at the similarities. And Marlon Byrd here at the ballpark, absolutely awesome. Perkins deals just below the knees, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Both teams have a hit. Nobody has a run in the top of the second. Perkins sets up, glove at the waist. He'll look back at Garcia on second. Outside he goes. Harrison gets a piece of it. I don't imagine that Garcia is going to try to take third. He doesn't have any stolen bases on the season, and running is not one of his tools. The 28-year-old. Just 5'11". 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perkins looks back. Now he'll come home once more. O'Hoppe tried to frame it, but didn't get the call he was looking for from Sean Cassidy behind the dish. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. National Pig in a Blanket Day, which basically a hot dog. Happy National Hot Dog Day at Burks. Checks his swing, doesn't go around. They point down to Velez, who's near second. And the count is full now with nobody out and a runner on second. Three balls, 2 strikes. Perkins looking for his first out of the game here. This has been a at least 8 pitch at bat as pitch number 8 comes in, and it's in the dirt for ball 4. So Harrison's going to get a free pass down to first, and there'll be 2 on and nobody out. Perkins has started 2 games this season. He's combined for 9 ground outs and 8 flyouts, so he gets a lot of contact, only 3 strikeouts in total. But usually it's kind of weak contact. So we'll see if he can get some weak contact here and maybe Reading gets 2 outs with 1 ball. He hasn't gotten a lot of run support by the Fightins this season. Just 1 run on the opposite end of the inning while he's been on the mound, which never helps. You do have to score some runs if you want to win. Akami playing in at first. Actually, everybody's shifting in. And there is strike number 1 to Justin Connell. He hit that big, hit a big hit in a couple of these games, actually. A home run a couple nights ago, as well as one on Friday and Saturday. Out to left center. Conley on the run, and it's way over the wall. Speaking of home runs, Justin Connell just belts another one in this series, and suddenly the Senators up 3-0. Nothing anybody could do about that. It landed just in front of the video board out in the power alley there. And Justin Connell has his 4th home run of the series, and Harrisburg a big lead here and nobody out. Well, it does clear the bases for Jack Perkins. And here is Jackson Clough, who takes back-to-back balls. Inside, Perkins misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Made sure to get his walk-up song in today. Money for Nothing, Dire Straits. Good choice. Hard to get the songs in for the pitchers, but try to make sure they get the right vibes going. Ground ball deep in the hole at first. Akami tosses to Perkins, who steps on the bag first. It's Jack. And he beats out Jackson. And so Reading does finally get out number 1 here in the second. Obviously last season starting a little bit later in May because of the pandemic. Reading went 4-16 in the first month. Well, they've already got 4 wins so far this season as it's popped in foul territory by Lindsley. Rio makes the catch on the warning track, and that is a big out number 2 for Jack Perkins. So they're 4-10 right now, already on pace to go better than they did last year's start, and that's what it's all about, right? Progress, even if it's just little steps. Just taking it day by day and moving on to the next game, next at bat. I think we can get one more home run by the end, one more win by the end of April, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So 3-0 by Harrisburg as Jack Dunn, the number 9 hitter, comes up to the plate. Takes back-to-back balls. Dunn, of course, had that famous grand slam in the top of the 12th on Wednesday night. That ended up being the winning runs for the Harrisburg Senators. Perkins gets a strike. And now a foul ball back from Dunn. He is 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning here.
Don't be fouled. Come get fresh at American Barber and Beauty Academy.
Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss, and Perkins gets out of it. Second strikeout of the game. He does give up 3 runs on 2 hits. So Reading has some work to do going into the bottom of the second. We will take a short break and come right back in just a minute.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Tried for my hot dog again in the crazy hot dog vendor half inning. But nobody's made it up to the press box yet with the hot dog throwing. Don't worry, I'll be ready with my net as Wendell Rijo shows signs of bunt. But can't make contact. Does take strike 1 though. Senators lead 3-0 over the Reading Fightin' Phils. That 3-run home run by Justin Connell in the top half of this frame. Rijo takes a swinging strike 2. Riho takes the ball. He wasn't in the lineup yesterday, but he is in the lineup today over at third base for the Fightin' Phils. Holds off on a pitch way outside. It'll be Riho, Freesia, and then Jack Conley. A lot of people in the ballpark today. Won't know the official attendance until later in the game when they radio it up to us. Riho fouls this off his leg, and he'll keep his 2-2 count. But I can tell you, it is crowded. We had the highest attendance, 7,100 on Friday night. Last night, about 6,000 people here. So it's been a good weekend in April in Pennsylvania at America's Classic Ballpark. Just, praying always that the weather cooperates. Here's the 2-2 to Riho, just below the knees, and he works it back to a full count. I know the Senators like to do on this day in history. Back in 2006, they pitched a shutout, 1 hit to New Hampshire, 2-0. Riho pops this one foul. Making a basket catch over the shoulder is the first baseman Harrison, and that'll do it for out number 1. And here is Vito Freesia, who had himself a day yesterday. His first solo home run of the season, also had the game-winning RBI single in the newly designated hitter role. And I asked him about that. He said it's just like preparing for work every single day. You do, what helps you get ready for the game, and you step into that. He does say that it's interesting to wait so much between action as a catcher as well. He's used to either, every single pitch having action or these huge gaps in between each at-bat, but he tries to stay focused and warm as he takes a strike on the outside, 2-1. Family in attendance tonight right behind home plate. He said it was awesome to have their support here last night, but he knows win or lose, they're always his biggest fans, as Vito Freesia fouls this one down the left field line. He'll step back in against the lefty Lee. He'll call time. Lee is anxious and ready to go here. Freesia with a wide stance, bent knee in the righty batter's box, and he takes a swinging strike 3 down on 92-mile-an-hour fastball, and there's back-to-back outs for Evan Lee here as Jack Conley heads up. He had a nice hit yesterday as well. Ground ball single in the hole at short. That tied us up at 3 in the bottom of the 8th, kept the game moving, takes the first pitch inside. He's also riding an on-base streak. He never knows when he's going to play since starting this new role out in left field, but he is riding a 5-game on-base streak. And he pokes this one into the plaza there for strike number 1. He's had 2 hits and 3 walks in the past 5 games that he has played. Also subs in the catcher position time to time for Logan O'Hoppe to give him a day off. He'll take a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs on the board. Reading trails by 3. Just the bottom of the 2nd inning at FirstEnergy Stadium. So he steps back in the righty batter's box. Lee gets ready, deals. Ground ball left side, foul. We'll go again. The play trying to be made by manager Sean Williams over there in that batter's box. He'll give it to a fan in the accessible seating area on the third base side in the 67 club as Jack Conley takes another ball inside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss, and Conley down on strike. So an easy inning for Evan Lee as he sits Reading down. In order, onto the top of the third we go. Jack Perkins for another inning of work here at the ballpark.
Hey, psst. Yeah, you. You want to buy some low-priced groceries? Just follow me into this well-lit Lidl grocery store. Here at Lidl, we buy in bulk and cut down on costs wherever possible. Then we pass the savings on to you. Trust me, everything's done totally legit and above board. Nothing to be worried about. Yep, Lidl's pretty great. It's just your run-of-the-mill grocery store, except with way lower prices. Lidl. Suspiciously low-priced groceries.
The Reading Fightin' Phils, in conjunction with Savage Auto Group Fiesta Fridays, are proud to partner with eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis throughout the 2022 season. Visit Alex's convenient website at brgpa.com and search for your perfect home today. His custom search bar makes house hunting online easier than ever, and he's there to answer all your questions. Call Alex today at 610-926-8610. eXp Realty Associate Broker Alex Patansis is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all 11 Savage Auto Group Fiesta Friday games during the 2022 season. eXp Realty Group and Alex Patansis, where every move matters. Highline Merchandising.
Fried ice cream.
Hey, Fightin' Phils fans, back here for the top of the third. Jack Perkins leads the Fightins for another inning. The Senators do have the lead, though, 3-0 here. A 3-run homer by Connell in the top of the second. So out for another inning of work. He will start off with the top of the order. Martin, Alou, and Longo due up. But with me on the air, I have Rob Fisher from Commercial Banking Customers Bank. Customers Bank does so many wonderful stuff here with the Fightin' Phils and has become such a big part of the community. Why is that so important to you guys?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate being here today. Like all good, community banks, it's the heart and soul of what we do back and what we do in the communities. And
Martin
we try and
pops
partner.
This one foul for strike two.
Try in partnership with a lot of organizations, but heavily involved with the United Way, heavily involved with the Reading Fightins, and the Ready, Set, Read program is just one of the things that we just, it's a joy for us to be a part of. I can't believe it's our 7th year doing this already.
The 0-2 is taken for strike three, and Martin will go down swinging. Perkins' third strikeout here as Jake Alou heads up.
And it's just been an awesome program to see the traction that it's gotten under United Way's leadership, and we're just proud to be a part of it.
Well, it's awesome that we can physically see how well it's doing here at the ballpark,
awesome.
Because we did the Ready, Set, Read program here today where kids at school, as Alou hits a ground ball deep in the hole at second. Diving is Castillo, and he makes the play. Man, there is no substitute for experience out in the field as Castillo makes his first defensive play with us. There's two for Mitch Longo, and the ballpark is packed today.
Beautiful.
Especially with that. We did a player and the crazy hot dog vendor reading on the stage, and that was really awesome. I know sometimes it's hard to hear it from your parents or hear it from adults that, reading is important. School, learning,
right.
Keeping it up over the summer. I think when you have an opportunity to share a message in a different way like this, it might be a little more successful.
Yeah, it's been one of the things that Customers Bank prides itself, other than just, giving back to the community, is education.
Ground ball up the middle. The play is made by Guzman. Short inning, so we'll keep chatting about the education. I think you're so right. It makes such a difference, especially for this area where we have such diversity and such economic differences. I'm able to keep everybody, working at the same level.
That's right. So the idea of, getting the children started early, encouraging them to read every day, family members, friends, whatever it may be. It's such an important part of getting them ready, not only for grade school, but all the statistics that line up with, where they need to be by the time they're just in 3rd grade to get them ready for the rest of, their ongoing education is so very important, which is why the Ready, Set, Read program is just vital to everything going on in the community.
Yeah, we want kids to stay in school. The dropout rate, never a good thing. And reading is something that actually, helps keeping up at the reading level. Actually, there's statistics that says if you were able to do that, less likely to drop out as the years go on. So, so important. And they only say, what do they say, 15 minutes a day? It's not like they're telling you sit down, read a whole book. Like you have to take it in baby steps to make a big impact.
That's right. And it's, at that age, at the early ages where you start all of those tendencies and start building on all of those, traits and competencies, it really is, a lifelong mission, and start early enough and it takes itself from there. And like you said, 15 minutes, a half an hour a day makes all the difference in the world.
Well, we're heading into the next inning of work, but thank you, Rob, so much for joining us. And you can visit ReadySetReadBergs.org or check out Customers
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So here we go into the bottom of the third inning. Jack Perkins with a quick inning of work. I mean, he couldn't have thrown more than, well, let's look, 6 pitches. 6 pitches to get us out of the top of the third and put his team right back in this ball game. And here is Jonathan Guzman, the number 9 hitter, coming up to bat. First time today after he tried to get a day off yesterday but had to sub in for Kevin Vicuña. And so did join us out in the field and then up at the plate a little bit later on. Grounded out as he takes a pitch down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Guzman. Evan Lee up to 45 pitches here in the bottom of the third. Ground ball, left side. Guzman has trouble getting out of the batter's box, and so the play is made by Alou easily. I can see his family in attendance because they've got the shirts that say it on the back, kind of a dead giveaway. And Alou just from Hamilton, New Jersey, so this can't be too big of a ride for them. Hamilton, kind of a big town in Jersey because they've got that big train station there that pops you right down to New York and kind of anywhere you need to go. As Ali Castillo comes back up, sends this one into right field. Connell having trouble tracking it with the sun. He can't see it. Castillo slides into second, and he's got 2 hits today. And that's going to go in as a double because nobody touched it out in right field. And I could tell he couldn't see it with the sun. As we watch this back on the replay, he's using his glove to shade his eyes. No read on it. Tracking was done from second. He was trying to follow it, but couldn't get there in time. And Reading something brewing here, down by 3. In the bottom of the third inning, Castillo on second, and Jalen Ortiz here up at the plate. Ortiz way out in front of an 80-mile-an-hour pitch. It's tough when you go from mid-90s all the way down to 80s just to read it. And he takes strike 1. There's a pitch down and away for a ball. Reading just 2 hits so far, both of them from Ali Castillo. 1 out on the board here in the bottom of the third as Ortiz takes a pitch inside. The Senators lead 3-0 on Justin Connell's 3-run home run out to left. Castillo shuffles off second. Here's the pitch down and away to Ortiz, 3-1. Lindsley having to really work back behind the plate. Ortiz does not know the count. He threw his bat. He only has 3 balls. So he's going to have to get back in there. I don't even remember what I'm saying anymore. Here's the 3-1 to Ortiz. It's inside, and that'll work for ball 4. Now he gets it, and he heads down to first. So Reading has 2 on and 1 out here for the heart of their order as Josh Akami comes up to bat.
The first baseman, number 35, Josh Akami.
From the left side, Akami takes a pitch way inside. Lindsley, an amazing play to be able to slide over and stop that from going wild. Reading has to stay put. Two on, one out. Alchemy takes a pitch outside. He walked down to first his first time up, but was out in a fielder's choice. And now we're gonna see a mound visit from Lindsley out to Lee. And with these 6-game series, you really start to know players well. Especially the catcher, because they're there for every pitch. Lee probably only made it through the lineup twice in his first outing. 2 balls, no strikes here. Pitch number 56 impending outside, and it's 3-0. Well, he's going to try to throw a strike here, and I don't think Akabe's going to swing no matter what. And that is a called strike, just as he was about to toss his bat for ball 4. So we'll go one more time. Usually, I would say 95% of the time, a 3-0 becomes a 3-1, just because nobody's swinging on 3-0. To the 3-1, taken out to right center. Martin going back at the warning track. He'll make the catch. I'm not sure why Castillo didn't tag up for that. Just got hung up in the sky. So there's 2 on and 2 out here for Logan Ohapi, who's the RBI guy today, looking for some runs batted in to put Reading on the board here, down by 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. Takes a pitch, upstairs, ball 1. Lee looks over at first, now he comes home. Just below the knees to Ohapi, 2 balls, no strikes. Very close to the plate is Ohapi. I mean, crowding it is about as close as you can get. Down and away for 3-0. Lee has an open base. Obviously doesn't want to get to that point. Who does? But Logan, obviously. Well, Logan does, yeah. And he takes a called strike at the knee. He knew it, but he didn't want to swing on the 3-0 there. Maybe not a pitch he could do damage with. That's Castillo on second, Ortiz at first. Double and a walk respectively. And now the down and away ball is ball 4. So he'll head down to first, and the bases are juiced here for Madison Stokes. We'll see a visit from the pitching coach, Justin Lord. Catcher comes out as well, so Reading, the base is loaded here, down by 3. A big moment for the Fightin' Phils, just to at least start chipping away at the lead. Still early in this game, but any runs you can take back early on will help, as the crowd making a lot of noise here at the ballpark. The umpire, Cassidy, trying to break up this meeting at the mound, and finally Lord goes back into the dugout. So Madison Stokes with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Stokes, the Broadway Charlie Wagner unsung hero last year. Done wonders for this team on the field and as a member of the clubhouse. Such a great attitude and so great to work with. He takes the ball inside. Lindsley, who's been working it behind the plate, is going to have to keep that up with Castillo on third. Anything past him will be a run score. Outside corner. A strike to Stokes. He struck out his first time up. Had a good game yesterday. Here's the 1-1. At the knees, a called strike. And Reading down to their final strike here with the bases loaded. Down by 3, looking to chip away. And some action here in front of a packed crowd. Ground ball slow on the left side. Clough onto first. And that'll do it here as Reading strands the bases loaded down by 3. We'll go out to the 4th in just a moment here at FirstEnergy Stadium.
White Star Fight the Fight and Think Fast game. We're over here in box 2 with today's contestant. This is young Gordon from Leesport.
Roof Max of West Reading is a safe, easy, proven, and affordable alternative to a complicated and expensive asphalt roof replacement. Roof Max's revolutionary new technology uses natural, plant-based bio-oil to restore shingles flexibility and instantly add 5 years of life to a roof. And treatment is around 20% of the cost of a complete roof replacement. From homes to commercial complexes, Roof Max of West Reading can help. Visit GetRoofMax.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
Jack Perkins out for another inning of work here in the top of the 4th. Reading had an opportunity to put some runs on the board, but they still trail 3-0 from the Harrisburg Senators. As Wilson Garcia steps in and takes ball 1, the righty on lefty. And there is a strike inside. Perkins just 43 pitches here. Nobody up. And just as I say that, the Senators start putting somebody up in their bullpen. Garcia pops this one foul, and there's strike number 2. Infield, outfield, back deep here, Garcia. Looked like he didn't mean to swing there, but he does make contact foul, so he'll keep his count. Wind picking up just a little bit, right to left, blowing out of the ballpark, so a little bit of help for the righties. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Perkins sends 90 miles an hour upstairs for strikeout number 4 here to start off the 4th. He sat down. The Senators in order on 6 pitches in the 3rd. Well, if he keeps up that rate of efficiency, he'll be very successful through this game. He's smoked out to left field by Harrison, bounces off the wall. Conley struggling to make the play. He sends it in. And a stand-up double for KJ Harrison here with 1 out. Here's that guy that hit the home run in the last inning that put the Senators up 3-0. It's the righty Justin Connell. Perkins puts the ball behind his back, gets his grip, now puts it in his glove, looks back, a second, comes home, and there's a strike on the outside corner. Phillies play an evening game celebrating the Philly Fanatic birthday. I want to say it's the game of the night for Sunday baseball as Justin Connell takes strike 2. 1 out on the board here, runner on second. But we'll check in around the league as some of our affiliates getting some work in. Mick Abel, Andrew Painter got starts yesterday. Both of them were very exceptional. And swing and a miss, Perkins with some high heat again. Connell a little frustrated there. Perkins getting them on these upstairs fastballs, 90 to 93, and that is out number 2 here with a runner on second. It's Jackson Clough. That's KJ Harrison after his double out there. Strikeout number 5 for Jack Perkins. His season high was 2 coming into today. His career high is 10. I don't know if he'll get 10, but we'll see. Longest outing, 4 innings of work. Well, he's approaching 4. And only at pitch 53 here, so we could see him through 5 if manager Sean Williams allows. Back-to-back strikes on off-speed pitches, and suddenly Clough down 0-2 quickly. Perkins sets up at the waist, looks back at second, now he comes home. And another fastball for a strike 3. He struck out the side. 6 Ks for Jack Perkins as they strand a runner on first. On to the bottom of the 4th we go here in just a minute. Reading down by 3, but looking for some offensive action.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
The time has come for businesses to grow, to prosper, to innovate, to succeed. Tompkins Vist Bank continues to be a leading lender to companies in southeastern Pennsylvania. We make decisions locally and invest locally so local businesses can thrive. Call a business advisor today and see how we can help your business grow. Tompkins Vist Bank, locally focused, a world of possibilities. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, they do send out Evan Lee here with 67 pitches under his belt. He'll face Riho, Freisha, and Conley. The Harrisburg Senators lead the Reading Fightin' Phils 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th. I find it interesting that both starting pitchers wear number 11. I know it doesn't mean anything, but it's fun. Fun little factoid for you as Lee sees Riho. A first pitch ball down below. Riho popped out foul his first time up. Nobody warming up in the Reading bullpen yet, so hopefully we'll see Perkins for another inning of work. Another pop-up in foul territory for Riho, coming in as the first baseman who makes a basket catch, and there's out number 1. Exact same spot for the pop-up foul out. And here is Vito Freisha now, an opportunity to get the Fightins on the board here. Stepping into the righty batter's box against Lee. Freisha pokes this the opposite way. It'll go into the stands for strike number 1. Says he takes each pitch, each at-bat, an opportunity to go 1 for 1. So puts behind the strikeout that happened in the second and take this at-bat as is. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out on the board. The lefty deals. Freisha A little bit out in front, just gets a piece of it. One ball, 2 strikes on the board. Reading has 2 hits. Harrisburg has 3. And he fouls it off his foot. You can see him hobbling there. Puts down his bat, needs a minute to breathe through it. The umpire will walk the ball out to first. Talked about how I love this unwritten rule of them just giving these guys an extra minute. He'll come back, get some more balls from the bat boy, give Freesia a minute to breathe through the pain. Now he's gonna wipe off the plate, a little dust action. Check on him, okay, we're ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, steps in with a wide stance in the righty batter's box. Leaning back on his right foot, sends the pitch by Lee, a little blooper into right. Oh, it's just foul. Into the Fightin's dugout, and he'll keep his count. Lee waiting for Freesia to step back in, immediately kicks and fires. And just at the knees of Freesia, he'll take strike 3. And there's out number 2 in this inning for Jack Conley. And now Trip Keister will come out. We'll have a pitching change for Jack Conley. So we'll take a moment. Keister often does this with 2 outs on the board. So we'll be right back with a pitching change here at FirstEnergy Stadium. Well, Evan Lee hands the ball over to Andrew Lee. No relation. Lee to Lee we go here.
Senators pitcher number 35, Andrew Lee.
As Andrew is a righty, a call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen to face Jack Conley here with 2 outs in the 4th. Harrisburg leads Reading 3-0. Reading hoping to get something started off of the next Lee in line. I promise there's only 2. Nowhere to go after him as Conley takes the first pitch, swinging strike. We saw Andrew on Thursday, 2 1/3 inning of work, 1 hit, 1 run, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Conley checks his swing. They ask if he goes around, and he does. So there's strike 2. This Lee was on the Harrisburg Senators last year, split time between a starter and a reliever. And he comes home to Conley this time up. He does check his swing. And so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball. Is it foul? It is. And we'll go again. Conley just 2 hits so far this season, but they've been clutch for 2 RBIs. Also, as I said, gets on base quite a bit. Crowd roaring here. The 1-2. Outside will go again. Conley stepping back into the righty batter's box. 2 outs on the board. Here's the 2-2. He takes it out to left. It'll drop in front of Longo. And Jack Conley continues with a 2-out rally here, handing the bat over Jonathan Guzman. A runner on and nobody out. Lehigh Valley has the bases loaded in the bottom of the 8th. They lead 5-1 over Rochester. Derek Hall is just on an absolute tear. He had a 2-homer game last night, played well today. Roman Quinn had a hit. And Colton Eastman got the start, giving up just 1 run in 3 2/3 innings. Mark Capel shifting to the bullpen this season. An inning and a third there, no hits, no runs, as Guzman takes ball number 1. So nice to see our affiliates doing well. We'll check on the rest of them in just a minute. But Jack Conley out on first here. 2 outs on the board. The 1-0 to Guzman shows signs of bunt, pulls back as it's above the letters for ball 2. He's the type of guy who could lay down a bunt and make it down to first in time if it's rightly placed. Instead, he takes a called strike at the knees. No signs of bunt any longer. Two-one out to right center. Connell can't find it in the sun, and he makes a basket catch at the knees to end the inning. Redding strands a runner on. So to the 5th we go for Jack Perkins as he gets down there, wants to get his warm-up pitches in. We'll be right back, down by 3 in just a moment.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2022 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are healthy, safe, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community for animals anywhere by visiting humanepa.org.
This is the Crazy Hot Dog Vendor coming to you from the radio booth. When I need to get somewhere in a hurry and the ostrich isn't cutting it, I hop on my Harley Davidson from Classic Harley Davidson. It's your one-stop shop for all your Harley needs. They have everything you need, from boots, jackets, t-shirts, gloves, mugs, and oh yeah, they have a great selection of bikes too, which are almost as good on gas as an ostrich. Go to Classic Harley Davidson for everything Harley Davidson, and I'll see you at Harley Night.
Well, Reading looking to score in the bottom of the 4th, stranded a runner on, so they are trailed by 3 to the Harrisburg Senators here in the top of the 5th. Jack Perkins coming out for another inning of work here with just 55 pitches under his belt. He's been settling in real well after that 3-run home run from Connell in the 2nd. Sends a first pitch strike to Lindsley, and then one that just misses below the knees. It'll be Lindsley done, and then back to the top of the order with Rudy Martin. Line drive, but into the glove of Castillo, kind of a softer line drive, and that'll be out number 1 here as Jack Dunn comes up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. The longest outing by a starter was 5 innings. Adam Leverett did that on 4:15. Obviously, Perkins looking to get that done here as he sends a first pitch strike into Jack Dunn. Already has 6 strikeouts on the board as Dunn takes strike 2, fouling back. And the 0-2 just a little bit upstairs for ball number 1. Just misses down and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the top of the 5th here, beautiful day at FirstEnergy Stadium, 72 degrees right now, just a slight breeze. Ground ball left side. Guzman gobbles it up. A great throw to Akami and out number 2. To the top of the order with Rudy Martin. Take an opportunity to thank Collegeville Bakery here as one of our big team feed partners. They've got everything there. They've got desserts, pastries, imported meat, cheeses, tomato pies. And they're your family and not just a customer. And if you go there, you'll know what I mean, because it's just this giant place covered in photos. They've got the big bakery counter out. It's loud. People are talking. It's such a good environment. I would check it out if you're ever in that area. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Rudy Martin. 2 quick outs for Jack Perkins. Just 63 pitches under his belt. Gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. This is out to left. Jack Conley tracking back. It'll bounce off the wall. Here's the throw to second. And the tag not in time. A double from Rudy Martin, his first hit of the day, extends the inning, keeps the line moving. Here's Jake Alou now. Lou's had a strikeout and a ground out in today's game, batting .300 as he steps into the lefty batter's box. Perkins comes high for ball number 1. Checking in on the Jersey Shore Blue Claws as a strike on the outside corner. They're up, 14-6. Quite a bit of action going on. Playing small ball, McCarthy Tatum, Nick Matera, Johan Rojas doing really well. Out to left, it'll be in foul territory in the stands. And it's good enough for strike 2. They're in the middle of the 9th, so they're at home, so that game is over. They won 14-6. And Clearwater playing against the Tampa Tarpons. They won 3-0 today, but we'll talk about Andrew Painter. Yesterday, 5 innings of work, just 1 hit, no runs. In 18 innings, he's only given up 1 unearned run so far. He struck out 14 in the game yesterday. That's just insane. And, I mean, he was a number 1 pick by the Phillies, but, I mean, he is really proving why, so we'll keep our eye on Andrew Painter as well. As Mick Abel, 2 balls and 2 strikes, coming into Alou, rips it down. Akami dives for it. The throw in, not even to the plate, and Martin will score easily. He's got some speed on the base pass. The Senators lead 4-1. Abel yesterday, 5 innings of work, just 3 hits, no runs. He struck out 9. So you want to talk about pitching prospects for the Phillies. You can look forward to that. There's a chance we'll see Abel for the back half of the season, I think, if things stay as they are. But obviously, you never know how things are going to work out. So we'll just keep an eye on them as Mitch Longo takes a first pitch strike with a runner on and 2 out. Now someone beginning to throw for Reading, maybe Matt Seelinger down there. as Perkins looks down and up and comes home. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's got his back to Alou on first, who has 4 stolen bases this season. He's going to come home, tries to hit the outside corner. O'Hoppe tries to frame it, but they don't get the call they're looking for, and it's just ball number 2. Now Perkins will turn his body and look over at first. Ground ball, line drive. Actually, it stays in the air, so a line drive right into the glove of Josh Akami, and he makes the out. That'll do it. 1 run does score off the Harrisburg Senators. They lead 4-0. Reading's turn to bat here for some offense in the bottom of the 6th.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Harrisburg up 4-0 over Reading here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ali Castillo in the leadoff spot will lead us off this half inning. He's 2 for 2 today, a single and a double, so halfway to that cycle as he takes the first pitch strike. Slowly hit ground ball to second. There's an easy play for Dunn, and 1 away. Reading just 3 hits on the board. Castillo had 2 of them, and Jack Conley has the 3rd. But Jalen Ortiz heading up to bat here, Reading in the heart of their order. First pitch fouled back for strike 1. Out to left goes Jalen Ortiz at the wall. Mitch Longo reaching up. He makes the catch. Just about a foot shy of that left field wall. And instead, it's out number 2. And here is Josh Akami now, with 2 outs, down by 4. Connects on the first pitch he sees. It'll be foul. Coming over is Longo, but he runs out of room, and it's just a long strike 1. Akami takes the pitch above the strike zone. 93 here for Andrew Lee, who came in for relief back in the 4th. Up to 17 pitches here. Reading still warming somebody in the bullpen. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Inside. Ball 3. Akami has already walked once today to continue his on-base streak to 10 consecutive games. And he takes ball 4 inside. I want to talk about patience at the plate. Look at Josh Akami. A lot of players say that they speak with Josh after the game about his at-bats because they recognize how controlled he is each and every at-bat, and really just tries to take pitches that he can do damage with. So Reading trying to rally with a runner on first and 2 outs. Logan O'Hoppe holds off on a ball down and away. Crowd excited for O'Hoppe, the RBI guy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Akami on first. The righty deals out to left. Goes O'Hoppe. A no-doubter in the picnic area. His first of the season, and he cuts the Senators' lead in half. Reading on the board. It's 4-2 Harrisburg, but Logan O'Hoppe has put the Fightins right back into this with his first homer of the season. Sometimes it takes a while to come, but it makes it so much sweeter when it does. And the RBI guy delivers for the Fightin' Phils. And Reading gets on the board here with a 2-out rally. They'll send Madison Stokes to continue the line. Chase's first pitch down and away. Strike 1. Out to left goes Madison Stokes. Back to back. The crowd roaring here for Stokesy. It's 4-3 now. That's Stokes' second homer of the season as he touches home plate. Waves at somebody in the crowd. And Reading down by just 1 here.
The third baseman, number 5, Wendell Rijo.
Here's Wendell Rijo now. Reading has already put up 3 runs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Can they keep the line moving? Their first back-to-back shots this season. I have in my game notes the last time they did that. Hit back-to-back home runs. Madison Stokes and Rodolfo Duran on June 21st of last year versus Binghamton. So Stokes really taking that energy there as Wendell Rijo takes the ball. Crowd getting energized here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lee kicks and fires upstairs, and now the Senators will warm somebody up. And the bullpen here. Lee nearing 30 pitches. Reading's last home game on Sunday, April 10th. They walked it off. Wendell Rijo in the bottom of the 9th hit a 2-run homer. Well, we're only in the 5th right now, but Rijo is up to bat down by 1. He took too long to get into the batter's box, so he is going to take a strike on the pitch clock. And I believe that will make the count full here. And he's arguing with Rijo. And now Cassidy arguing with Rijo. There's already been one ejection so far this game. Rijo unhappy with the call. He's going to have to get in the box before he violates it again. Arguing with Sean Williams is Cassidy, and it'll be a full count here. Man, I hope he takes that energy and sends it out of the park. Anger works too. The payoff pitch, he fouls it back. We'll do it again, but he was swinging for the fences. We haven't seen many of these pitch clock violations so far this season, and Rijo now refusing to get out of the box. He will be ready no matter what here as Lee takes his time getting back on the mound. They have 14 seconds between pitches. Here's the payoff pitch once more, and it's a ball 4, so Reading will continue this inning. I think Lee thought it was a strike 3. And Rijo will head down to first on a free pass. Vito Friscia, the designated hitter, the big guy from last night, will come up in another big situation here against Lee. I don't think the bullpen guy is done warming up, and Trip Keister is going to wait till the final second to make the change. So Friscia is going to have to head back to the dugout and wait just a moment as we take our time for a pitching change here. Reading has put 3 on the board so far, down by just 1. A pitching change here in the bottom of the 5th. Reading has already put 3 runs on the board. They trail Harrisburg by 1. Home runs from Logan O'Hoppe and Madison Stokes. With Wendell Rijo on first, here is Vito Friscia to face Matt Cronin, who comes out of the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen for Andrew Lee. Friscia takes a ball below the knees. We've seen Cronin once before. He is a big prospect in the Nationals organization. Ranks number 13. The lefty sends the righty Friscia a strike, 1-1. Fastball, curve, changeup. Was a closer, but is converted more to a late reliever with his control as Friscia pops this one foul. There's strike 2. There's 2 outs here on the board. Cronin's first outing against the Fightins. 1 inning of work, 1 hit, 1 run. It wasn't earned. 2 walks and a strikeout. And the crowd excited here with the tying run on first. The go-ahead at the plate. Friscia takes a pitch above his helmet for ball number 2, and the count evens. And there is ball 3 way outside and up to Friscia. After him will be Jack Conley and Jonathan Guzman here. 2 outs. Reading has scored all of their runs, and they are rallying with home runs number 9 and 10 of the season. Here's the pitch. Runner going, but it's fouled back, and the count will remain full. The payoff pitch. Freesia takes this out to center field. Martin on the run. It hangs in the sky. And he makes the catch to end the inning, but not before Reading puts 3 runs on the board. Back-to-back jacks from Ohapi and Stokes. Makes it Harrisburg 4, Reading 3. To the 6th we go here at FirstEnergy Stadium.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Character Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with your family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus, 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin Phil's mascot band. Regular season tickets are $31 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
For top flight local jobs, go who you know. JP Mascaro & Sons, a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands brought on by the pandemic, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
A new pitcher for the Fightin Phils out of the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen. Jack Perkins hands the ball over to Matt Seelinger. Just one of 3 Fightin Phils pitchers left with a 0 ERA. Perkins went 5 innings of work for the Fightin Phils through 75 pitches, allowed 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts as Seelinger bounces a ball over the plate here to Wilson Garcia to start the top of the 6th. Harrisburg leads 4-3. Reading putting 3 runs on the board in the bottom of the 5th thanks to back-to-back homers from Ohapi and Stokes. Garcia from the left side. Seelinger takes a step back, now kicks and fires out to center field. Madison Stokes is on the run, and he makes the catch, bumping into the warning track. A big grab for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 22, KJ Harrison.
Here's KJ Harrison, who was on base twice today, a walk and a double. He's also scored a run. It'll be Harrison, Connell, and then Clough if we make it to him in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss there, strike number 1. Post-game, all fans run the bases thanks to WFMZ 69 News Berks edition, which is pretty fun. Anyone could do that, even adults, if you so desire, as KJ Harrison takes strike 2. Time is called as he steps out and makes some adjustments to his batting glove. Has to get back in quickly with the pitch clock. And the righty Seelinger kicks and fires upstairs. There's a ball. Reading plays every Sunday as the Reading Hot Dogs. They'll be wearing those alternate identities here at home only. Tribute to the Berks Packing Dogs that everybody knows and loves. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Both teams 5 hits apiece. The Senators 4 runs, Reading 3. Lots of long balls in today's game. Not really much wind to help anyone track it over there. So pure manpower here tonight. Seelinger deals outside, and the count is now full. One out on the board already. Matt leans over, gets the sign. He stands tall, kind of pumps his left foot. Then he takes a step back, kicks and fires home. Out to left center. Jack Conley running in. He dives for it, can't make the play. Good backup by Stokes. The throw into second. The tag not in time. Jack took a big risk there diving for it and just wasn't able to get to it in time. And I think that was the right call, knowing Stokes would back him up. So Harrison has 2 doubles today, and with a runner on and just 1 out is Justin Connell. Connell had that 3-run home run in the second. He sends this pitch sky high. Well, Hoppy's going to track it back, but it will end up in the stands. And it's just strike 1.
That foul ball is brought to you by American Barber Beauty Academy.
Seelinger with a runner on second and 1 out. Here's the 0-1. He gets Connell to chase 92 miles an hour for strike 2. Checks a swing outside. They point out to Velez at second. Doesn't go around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's KJ Harrison taking a lead off of second. Seelinger much more focused on the batter here. He will give him a glance. Now he'll come home. Upstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Iron Pigs game over. They won 10-1 at home against Rochester. It's a pretty convincing victory. Jersey Shore won 14-5 over the Asheville Taurus as Connell gets a piece of it. Keeps the 2-2 count. So Reading looking to continue that here today. Down by just 1 run in the top of the 6th. Seelinger leans over, gets the sign from Connell. Finally, he stands tall. Looks back. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. High heat. He gets Connell to chase way up. Almost really adjacent to his helmet. And that'll do it for out number 2. Looking to keep his scoreless streak is Seelinger, who only comes out of the bullpen for Reading, has pitched 5 1/3 innings of work, just let up 5 hits. Walked 3, struck out 6. The first pitch inside here to Jackson Clough. Strike as he fouls it back into the net behind home plate.
Thank you, safety Ed.
Infield, outfield, back deep. The wind has picked up just a little bit, pushing right to left outside of the park to that left field deck where we've seen all the home runs go. Well, all by righty batters too. Hoppy's hoping to catch Harrison off the bag. The throw was just a little bit behind him stepping back on, so just a ball there to Clough, but now knows Harrison they are really keeping track of him out on second. Seelinger really more focused on the batter, as he should be. The Senators put on 3 in the second and 1 in the fifth. Reading put 3 on in the fifth as well, so they trail by just 1 as Clough takes a strike outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the board, 1 runner on here. Seelinger deals. Popped up right side. Akami coming over, so is Ohapi. And it's just going to come into the cattle herder. Nobody can get it. And everybody has to reset with another 2-2 count. Beautiful day for a ball game. Just game 14 of 138. So quite a bit to go. We've got the whole summer ahead of us as ball 3 comes in at the full count here to Jackson Clough. Seelinger sets up a runner on second, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch, sharply hit and foul. First base coach has to jump to get out of the way. That's Oscar Salazar, the development coach for the Harrisburg Senators. So we'll go again here as Jackson Clough has really extended this at bat. Here's the 8th pitch. Coming in, the payoff once more. Foul ball, we'll see pitch 9. That's Harrison out on second after doubling. There's 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Reading trails by 1 run, 4-3. Looking to come back to bat. Seelinger trying to get out of this inning. Here's the payoff pitch, drilled to right. Foul. Pitch number 10 impending. I think that one hit the street out there. 61. So we'll go again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the board. With the lefty batter, infield shifted a couple steps to the right. The payoff pitch. Foul ball again. This time it's getting comical here. Pitch number 11 coming up. And the wind blowing in the opposite direction, so it's pretty impressive. Jackson Clough, just 4 hits this season. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and after all that, Matt Seelinger wins the at-bat. Strands a runner on second. To the bottom half we go, Reading down by 1 in just a moment.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone. But help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Reading trails Harrisburg 4-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Jack Conley, who has one of Reading's 5 hits today, will lead us off with a foul ball back. Matt Cronin on the mound after coming in relief in the 6th. Reading able to put 3 runs on the board thanks to back-to-back homers from Stokes and O'Hoppe. Fly ball out to right, deep but not enough for Conley, and there's out number 1. Jonathan Guzman here, 0 for 2 today. First pitch strike, second pitch swinging strike. Up high, Cronin works very quickly. Mid-90 range on the fastball, likes to send him high. And looks like Reading likes to swing. Foul into the dugout suite. And here's the 0-2 to Guzman inside, ball 1. Pop up foul ball to go into the right field grandstand. Nope, it'll go into the plaza on the net. Those guys are going to have to go fishing for those later. And there's ball number 2. So the count evens up with 1 out here. Reading just trails by 1 run. Keeping themselves in it. Seelinger stranded a runner in the top half. We should see him back out for the 7th. And a pitch comes in up high. Full count here. Guzman worked his way back from an 0-2. Now to be full. And he thought it was ball 4, but it came in on the outside corner for strike 3. So we'll head back to the dugout with out number 2 as Ali Castillo, who has been on base twice today, looking to continue the inning. Anybody that comes up to the plate is the tying run. And he takes a pitch on the outside corner. This one misses a little bit outside. Count evens. Same exact spot, I guess, trying to get Castillo to chase. Did on the first one, he's held up on the next 2. Working really quickly is Matt Cronin. I mean, he gets the ball and he sets up. I guess with less pitches to choose from as a reliever, you can work a little more quick. Castillo sends this foul. The count moves to full. Cronin, as I said before, the number 13 hitter. Working on putting his curveball in the strike zone, which we've seen it come out here to the righty batters, and he misses with a fastball out and away. And Reading will continue the inning as Ali Castillo walks to first with a free pass. Here is Jalen Ortiz.
The right fielder, number 13, Jalen Ortiz.
Cronin, a product of Arkansas, was drafted back in the 4th round in 2019. As Ortiz holds off on a ball outside. Last season, he had a big health issue that kept him out for about a month and a half, not related to his arm. They just say non-arm related health issue. I don't know what that was. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Jalen Ortiz. Runner on first, 2 out. The pitch, swinging strike. And now he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ortiz goes down on strikes, and that'll do it here in the 6th as Reading strands a runner on. So to the 7th we go at FirstEnergy Stadium. Harrisburg 4, Reading 3.
We're over here behind home plate in box 4 with today's contestant.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Hispanic and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. With Saturday 61 Fiesta Fridays presented by EXP Realty, Breakthrough Beverage, Humane Pennsylvania, Origlio Beverage, and Mal Beer. Fiesta Fridays feature special Los Luchadores de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL or visiting us at the Weidenhammer ticket office at FirstEnergy Stadium.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Savage Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an art filled game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play in their Los Luchadores de Reading Latino tribute uniforms. Visit Team Profit and Savage Auto Group, Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
I don't know if she knows it or not. What could that be? All right, Tegan, let's wait until we're up there on video. All right, Tegan, one guess. What do you think you're strong? Is it the Tooth Fairy? Is it the Tooth Fairy? It's the Tooth Fairy! Tegan, here's your tickets, and as a special surprise, you're also going to take home the autographed picture of the Tooth Fairy. That's today's PSECU Picture This Game. Way to go, Tegan.
The grounds crew is brought to you by Deer Country Farm and Lawn, a full-service John Deere dealer with stores to serve you in Adamstown, Allentown, Lancaster, and Lebanon. Now batting for the Senators, the catcher number 40, Brady Lindsley.
Well, a call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen here in the top of the 7th. Matt Seelander hands the ball over to McKinley Moore, who had a scoreless inning of work the other night. So we'll see in front of his family how he's able to perform today. The number 30 prospect in the Fightins organization coming in for Matt Vierling as he graduated. He'll face Brady Lindsley, then Jack Dunn, and back to the top of the order with Rudy Martin. First pitch strike, second pitch outside for a ball. Harrisburg leads Reading 4-3 here in the top of the 7th, so merging into the back part of this ball game, it is a very fun, competitive atmosphere today. Here's the 1-1 from Moore upstairs for a ball. Seelander very successful keeping his 0 ERA, just allowed 1 hit and struck out 2 for a clean 6. Now the 7th, an interesting inning for Reading as Moore gets a called strike on the outside. They have not allowed a run in the 7th inning yet against any team at any time this season. Let up a lot of runs in the 6th, a lot of runs in the 8th, but none in the 7th as Lindsley stays alive with a foul ball. They've actually let up a total of 92 runs this season and none in the 7th. So looking to keep that going as long as possible. The bullpen having a pretty solid year for the most part, a couple of outliers as Moore gets him to chase down and away for strike number 1.
That's another strikeout thanks to Diamond Credit Union.
Strikeout number 1. And so out number 1 here in the top of the 7th for Jack Dunn. They'll get a fresh baseball here. That one touched the ground. It touched the ground, so we'll have to get a fresh one here as Moore settles in against the righty Dunn, who's 0 for 2 today. Pop up, it should stay in the infield. Coming over is Castillo, but it's actually Akami who'll make the catch right at the first baseline, and that is a quick. Now number 2. Going back to the top of the order with Rudy Martin, he had a double and scored a run in the 5th. There's a first pitch strike as he's given all of his batters. The first lefty he sees today. Moore kicks and fires. Line drive out to left field. Jack Conley on the run. It'll bounce off the wall. Here's the throw into second. The tag! And he's got him! Jack Conley with the outfield assist. Man, oh man, that'll do it here for the Fightin' Phils. As Moore faces the minimum, the crowd is roaring on to the bottom half after the 7th inning stretch here at the ballpark, down by 1.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Berks Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Berks Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at FirstEnergy Stadium.
Lidl is a normal grocery store with aisles and shelves and high-quality groceries, but only Lidl has really low prices. Like so low they're too good to be true. But true. Lidl, suspiciously low-priced groceries.
Josh Akami here to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Down 4-3 to the Harrisburg Senators. He takes the first pitch strike. A call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen. It's Brian Gonzalez. Gonzalez was the pitcher that gave up the home run to Wendell Rijo that tied us up in that 12-inning game. Now, the Senators did go on to win that game, but it took much longer than they initially anticipated because of that home run allowed. So we'll see the lefty here against the lefty Akami. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reading trails by just 1 run here. So everybody represents the tying run at the plate. Bottom of the 7th at FirstEnergy Stadium. An absolutely fantastic day. I mean it. It is perfect. Rips this one foul down the first baseline, but it is a long strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Akami. He's been on twice today and scored a run. Fouls it back into the stands. A good one-handed catch. And he thought that was below the knees, but it must have been as the knees. He can't believe it for strike 3.
Number 6, Logan O'Happy.
And this is Logan O'Happy. Who had a 2-run home run to start off the fight in scoring. He takes the first pitch strike. Holds off, down and away, ball 1.
Everybody clap your hands.
O'Happy would love another one up to tie this game, but just looking to keep the line moving, get on any way he can, as he fouls one back for strike 2. The lefty deals upstairs. The count evens. 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. Reading 3 runs on 5 hits. The Senators 4 runs on 7 hits. And O'Happy strikes out on an off-speed pitch. He goes from the mid-90s down to 81, and he's just way out in front. So back-to-back Ks for Brian Gonzalez. For Madison Stokes, who had a solo home run in the bottom of the 5th. Gonzalez deals in the dirt. 2 outs on the board here. Looks like we might see McKinley Moore for another inning of work, as nobody's up in the bullpen for the Fightins. Line drive that'll drop all the way to the corner as Stokes rounds first. He's coming to second. His helmet is flying off, and he's going to hold up there. A double for Madison Stokes. Another 2-out rally hopes for Reading as the tying run is in scoring position. And now we'll see a visit from the pitching coach Justin Long here as the heavy hitter Wendell Rijo, who is due for something big, comes up. It'll be Rijo and then Freisha in the on-deck circle with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Reading just trying to get 1 run on the board at the least here as the crowd is making some noise. Gonzalez back on the rubber, waiting for Rijo to step in. He got that automatic strike in the last at-bat, so he's going to be very careful here. Gonzalez looks back at second. Rijo swinging a miss on the off-speed pitch, which is working really well for Gonzalez here because of his high velo and then bringing it down so much. 0-1 count here with 2 outs. That's Stokes on second. Down and away, there's a ball. Takes another swinging strike. Down 1-2 here. Looking back at second is Gonzalez. Glove at the chest. Gonzalez gave up that homer to Rijo, and now Rijo is going to step out with how long he's taking to throw this pitch. You have 18 seconds with a runner on. He's shaking off the catcher, Lindsley. Now we'll set up, glove at the chest. On the first base side of the rubber, he looks back at Stokes. Now we'll come home, and Rijo goes down swinging, getting out of the inning clean. And now they're talking. What are they saying? Oh no, they're rushing the field. Frisha is holding Rijo back. Coming out quickly is Sean Williams. The benches are clearing. The bullpen is clearing. The umpire's pushing everybody back in the dugout. There's beef between Gonzalez and Rijo.
With the Tom Sturgis Pretzels high-low game. Let's all get along, fellas, all right?
Guzman popped out quick.
With one of our children that are here today.
And Ali Castillo was there for his teammate. Everybody going back. Nothing happened here, folks. A quick storming of the field. There's some words being said between Gonzalez and Rijo. I don't know what it was. Ali Castillo was the one to rush out real quick, as was Guzman. Got to back up your teammates. So we'll take a break and head into the eighth here. Harrisburg leads by 1.
Gear up for Fightin' Phil's season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Phil's team store at FirstEnergy Stadium, or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selections of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading Hot Dogs gear, plus throwback, black, R-Train, R-Phil's attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
6 games is a long time in a row to see a team, and obviously some tension going on between these two squads. As Jake Alou comes up. In the top of the 8th, Harrisburg up 4-3. Nobody scored on either side for 2 innings, but Kinley Moore back out after a quick 6, thanks to Jack Conley's outfield assist in left. So Moore out with just 9 pitches, gets strike 1 to Alou, and then a ball to even the count, and another one to make it 2-1. Corner infielders in, middle infielders back. The pitch is above the letters 3 and 1 here. Moore, just typically an inning of work, will get a little bit of a longer stint today with just such a quick frame, just 9 pitches. Here's the 3-1. Hoppy tries to pull it in the strike zone, but he can't. So a free pass issued to Jake Alou. 1 on, nobody out for Mitch Longo. From the left side is Longo. 97 off the hands of reliever McKinley Moore. And that is strike number 1. Moore, as I said before, number 30 on the Fightin' Phil's prospect list. As he misses down and away. Just 23 years old. Coming to us from the Chicago White Sox for Adam Hazley. And he misses upstairs, a little frustrated. Taking his time, glove at the waist, he comes home. Pop up. And that's good for strike 2. That'll go foul. Moore looking for his first out here. In the top of the 8th, Harrisburg 4 runs on 7 hits, Reading 3 runs on 6 hits. It's been good defensive work on either side. No errors. Liner. It's going to drop in front of Jack Conley. He'll wait it out this time instead of diving for it. And there's 2 on, nobody out here for Moore in the Fightins with the designated hitter and the cleanup hitter, Wilson Garcia. And now we'll see a visit from the pitching coach, Matt Hockenberry. Hockenberry definitely more of a pitching coach that likes to kind of wait and let them get out of it themselves. Doesn't make an appearance unless kind of absolutely necessary on the mound. We'll let Logan O'Hoppe do most of the talking, but chooses this time to come out for a quick moment. And now he'll head back into the dugout. O'Hoppe going back behind the plate. And we'll wait for Wilson Garcia to step into the batter's box with 2 on and nobody out. A close ball game and Moore looking to keep it that way. Line drive down to left, but it's foul. And Wilson takes strike 1. He had a double then scored in the 2nd. Hasn't been on since then. Moore will look back. He'll come home with the 0-1 and get a swinging strike. He hits 97 on the gun again. Ground ball left side, diving Castillo stops it from going into the outfield, but he can't make the play, and that'll be ruled a base hit, and the bases are loaded here with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 22, KJ Harrison.
So here's KJ Harrison as Moore has got himself to a tough spot. Reading only down by 1 and looking to keep it that way if they can. Going to see a pinch runner here as Jacob Rhinesmith will come in for Garcia at first. That's interesting to make the change at first base because you've got 2 runners ahead of you. I guess they're looking to try to get as many in the books as they can with Harrison right now. So it'll be Alou, Longo, and Rhinesmith across the board as the infield comes in trying to preserve the run. Still nobody out here for KJ Harrison. And somebody is going to start warming up in the bullpen for the Fightin' Phils. Fouled back. KJ Harrison. takes a strike. Looks to me like Tyler Carr that's warming out there for Reading. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Moore settling in on the first base side of the rubber, kicks and fires in the dirt. No place to put Harrison, who's 2 for 2 today. Another foul ball back. That's good enough for strike 2, and it evens the count. Moore just looking for his first out here in the top of the 8th. Bases are loaded with Senators. In the dirt. Full count. With the bases loaded, here's the payoff pitch into the outfield. Coming in is Ortiz. It'll drop. He can't get it. Scores a run, still nobody out. And Ortiz did not read that right in right field. So a run scores, and it's 5-3 Senators. Still nobody out as Longo's on third, Ryan Smith, the pinch runner, on second, and Harrison at first. And here is Justin Connell, who hit that home run in the second. Pop up, it's going to go out of the field of play. Into the stands for strike 1. Ground ball in the middle. They're going to get the run at home. And that was a really good play by Castillo in front of second base to get the out at the plate. Fielder's choice allows Connell to reach. Everybody else shifts, but they do have 1 out. So here is Jackson Clough now with the bases juiced, but 1 out. Corner infielders will stay in. Middle infielders will go back to about the normal positioning. And Moore gets Clough, who's 0 for 3, to take foul 1. Pop up, it should stay in the infield, so I don't think anybody will be able to advance as Guzman makes the catch. And that is a really good out number 2 for McKinley Moore.
The catcher number 40, Brady Lindsley.
Here's Brady Lindsley, who's 0 for 3 today. Came into this game with a .316 average, but has dropped it down. To .273. Moore with the bases loaded, looks back, comes home. This is a weird area in left shallow. It's Guzman, the shortstop, on the run, who's able to make the catch, and that'll do it. So with the bases loaded, only 1 run scores from McKinley Moore, getting the job done. And you got to talk about the ability to stay focused up in the head and come through that. It's 5-3 Harrisburg on to the bottom of the 8th. Reading has to get back in this game soon.
K Pool and Spa offers a variety of expert services for both in and above ground pools and hot tubs. They provide the service for Pool Pavilion at the FirstEnergy Stadium and keep it clean and maintained throughout the entire season. Based in Reading, Pennsylvania, they've been family owned and operated for 40 years. Turn to K Pool and Spa for the best value and professional service.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider for the R-Phils. International Fireworks shoots all 33 fireworks shows throughout the R-Phil season, including 6 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a retail store in nearby Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phils.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin' Phils game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next R-Phils game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Vito Fresia steps in for the bottom of the 8th inning. A call to the Alvernia University Golden Wolves bullpen as Harrisburg leads the Reading Hot Dogs 5-3. The pitcher went from Brian Gonzalez. Excuse me, you know what? That still is Brian Gonzalez out there. So no pitching change here. They still do have somebody warming up in the bullpen. Gonzalez was the one who struck out Rijo to end the 7th, and everybody stormed the field. Nothing actually happened, but there was some words exchanged between Gonzalez and Rijo, and I don't think the two will face each other anymore this series, which will be good, and we don't see Harrisburg until late August. So that'll be time to settle the beef as Vito Fresia lines out to left to start this inning off. Here's Jack Conley now, who's 1 for 3. Just 5 more outs for Reading in this game here as they trail by 2. There's a first pitch strike to Conley, but a really good outfield assist in left earlier in this game. Slowly hit grounder up the third base line, but it rolls foul. Crowd roaring here. They want to come back in this game. Gonzalez, the lefty, high to Conley. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senators 5 runs on 10 hits. Reading 3 runs on 6 hits. In the back part of this ball game. Trailing by 2. 1 out on the board. Conley takes a pitch inside, and the count evens at 2 apiece. Glove at the chest, the lefty on the first base side of the rubber. Way outside, and Conley has worked his way back from an 0-2 count to a full count here. Just need somebody to get on base. Here's the payoff pitch inside, ball 4. The con man walks to first, and Reading has the tying run at the plate in Jonathan Guzman.
The shortstop, number 4, Jonathan Guzman.
Guzman pokes it, foul, coming over the first baseman, Harrison. He can't make the play by the dugout suite. So a runner on first and one out here. The 0-1 to Gonzalez. Swung on and missed as Gonzalez dropped it down to 81. Fouls it back to stay alive. Here's the 0-2, ground ball left side. 6-3 as the shortstop makes the play unassisted and fired over to first. A double play will end the inning. On to the ninth we go. First we'll have to get past the Senators, and then we'll have to bat in the bottom half. So we'll be back in just a moment here. Stick with us for an exciting ninth inning.
Go to arthros.com to enter the PSCC Ultimate Fan Contest. It's free to enter.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phil's game ticket for only $19. No need to visit the concession stands. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. This selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and all Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenhammer ticket office at FirstEnergy Stadium.
Unlike any other area in FirstEnergy Stadium, the Savage 61 dugout suite puts you in the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, abilities in motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, your group will thank you over and over again for this one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the dugout suite start at $25 and include options to add food and drink packages.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mao Beer and Stockertown Beverage throughout the 2022 season. Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Make sure to pick up Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager at FirstEnergy Stadium at our Plaza Bar throughout the 2022 season and through our partner at Stockertown Beverage. Mao Beer will be on site for all of our Fiesta Friday games with samplings of their amazing Cinco Estrellas Lager. Mao Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mao Beer, the 5-star taste and quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
So far this season is displayed on FirstEnergy Vision. That's $100. We thank Univest for sponsoring Double Plays Pays and supporting Mary's Shelter. Univest, banking, insurance, investments.
Tyler Carr here for the top of the ninth. Harrisburg leads 5-3, just wants to shut him down and get his team an opportunity here. First pitch, swung on out to center field. Tracking back is Stokes. He makes the catch on Jack Dunn's long ball for out number 1. To the top of the order for Tyler Carr here, his second appearance with the Fightin' Phils this season after joining us this series when Zach Warren went up to AAA.
The center fielder, number 28, Rudy Martin.
Here's Rudy Martin, who's 2 for 4 today. Takes the first pitch below the knees. Harrisburg had 3 runs in the second on Connell's home run. They added 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 8th. Reading just 3 on back-to-back home runs at the bottom of the 5th by Ohapi and Stokes. Here's the 1-0 from Tyler Carr, inside 2-0. Working quickly is the righty reliever, but 3 straight balls. And on ball 4, he'll head down to first. So a runner on and 1 out for Jake Alou. Tyler Carr pitched 2 innings of work, allowed 3 hits and 1 run, struck out 1 and walked 1 on Tuesday's game. He had 43 pitches, kind of a longer reliever is Carr. We did see him a bit last year with a pickoff attempt over to first. Rudy Martin, who's down there, has stolen 6 bases this season, 5 against the Fightins. And now we're going to see a visit from Logan O'Hoppe here, reminding Carr probably that you can only have 2 throws over before you have to make an out. And that's just so you don't have endless throws back to first. That would keep everything going on. Runner going, the throw from O'Hoppe, and the tag, but Guzman gets it out of his glove. And so the runner is going to be safe at second, and that will erase the double play opportunity, Martin's 7 stolen bases. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out on the board. Martin now at second. Carr standing tall. Pop up just beyond the infield. Guzman going back. He's made a couple of these catches today. He'll make another one, and there's 2. We walked it off last Sunday against the Somerset Patriots. Wendell Rijo in the bottom of the 9th, a 2-run homer. Can we do it again? Are these hot dog jerseys lucky jerseys? We'll have to see. Carr to Mitch Longo here with a runner on second, sends a ball 1 below the knees. The team will leave for 2 weeks on the road tomorrow, which is the universal off day, but they travel far to New Hampshire. So they'll leave on Monday, and we'll get there Monday night time to settle in. 6 games against the Fisher Cats as this is drilled out to right. Ortiz is there, though. He'll make the catch, and that'll do it. So we'll talk about the road trip more in just a second as we take a break. On to the 9th we go, down by 2.
The Reading Fightin Phils are pleased to present you with their classic game program, all electronically. This program has information on the coaching staff, player roster, and front office staff. It also includes feature stories and alumni reports on all of your favorite guys who spend time in baseball town. Visit ourphils.com/programs to check it out.
Our Phils fans can continue to expect great performances all season long on the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage. It's the home of great local talent, including the Our Phils mascot band. Burke's Commercial Roofing prides itself on being a locally owned and operated company that puts an emphasis on customer service. They provide free on-site estimates and can handle any size repair, restoration, or replacement. Visit burkscommercialroofing.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information. And don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show at the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage at America's Classic Ballpark.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly professional staff members are available to answer your questions and listen to your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike.
Also into the game from the Alberta University Golden Wolves bullpen Senators pitcher number 8, Matt Brill. Now batting for the Hot Dogs, the second baseman number 40, Ali Castillo.
Ali Castillo to start us off here in the bottom of the ninth as the closer Matt Brill comes in for Harrisburg. He has 5 saves, a leading Eastern League as he comes in a save situation here. 3 runs or less. It'll be Castillo, Ortiz, and Akami as Harrisburg leads 5-3. Throws over the head of Castillo. 1 ball, 1 strike. If anybody's going to start this rally off, it's been Castillo, who has been on base 3 times today. Takes a strike, 1 and 2. Reading in the heart of their order here. Ground ball left side, a tough play behind the bag for Jake Alou, but he does it, and there's 1. Reading down to their final 2 outs here as Jalen Ortiz comes up. They did walk it off last Sunday at home. Trying to do it again, although I don't know if we'll get to Wendell Rijo, who did it before. Obviously, somebody else could as well. Takes the first pitch, strike. Brill on the first base side of the rubber has been absolutely dominant this season, and he comes inside to Ortiz. Checks his swing and to try to avoid the pitch, to be honest, and he went around. And he'll take strike number 2. Down and away, he holds off, and the count evens 2 apiece. Brill sets up, glove above the chest. Ortiz makes contact to stay alive. Ortiz walked in the third, but hasn't been on base either than that. Tonight's PSECU Federal Credit Union attendance reports 7,207, our largest crowd of the season, so congratulations to everybody. And thank you so much, fans, for supporting us as Ortiz fouls one back to stay alive. $7,200, that's a lot of fans for a Sunday in April. That is awesome. And Ortiz takes a called strike 3. He is rung up by Cassidy. And there is out number 2. So it's all on Josh Akami to keep the line moving. Obviously down by 2. It'll have to come to somebody else as well. But Akami's got to keep us in this with 1 out on the board. First pitch below the knees, ball 1. Called strike inside, he can't believe it. A lot of interesting calls here in this game. Here's the pitch by Brill. This is way too far inside. So it's 2-1 now. 2 outs on the board. Harrisburg leads 5 runs on 10 hits. Reading 3 runs on 6 hits. It's been a good game on either side, even defensively for everybody, as Akami holds off on ball 3. He has already walked twice today, leading an on-base percentage for the team. He fouls it back to stay alive. Full count, 2 outs on the board. Reading down by 2. Brill up in the upper 90s, hitting 97 there. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes ball 4, and Reading will have the tying run at the plate with Logan O'Hoppe. Josh Akami walking 3 times today. He scored once. You don't realize how important that is to runs, or maybe you do realize, but still really, really impressive there. Patience at the plate. So Logan O'Hoppe with a chance to, at the very least, well, at the very most, tie it up. Or keep the line moving and get himself on base. Akami over at first as he takes the first pitch ball. Glove above the chest for Brill. Ground ball left side. They'll make the play at second. 5-4, and that'll do it. Reading falls to the Harrisburg Senators 5-3. On Sunday, a beautiful Sunday though, our largest crowd of the season. We appreciate all you fans coming as we head on a 2-week road trip to New Hampshire and to Portland. I am Emily Messina. I will bring you all the action from our road trip, so don't forget to tune in to our website and social media to keep everything up to date before we return home on Tuesday, May 10th. The Reading Fightin' Phils fall to the Harrisburg Senators 5